and we are going to continue on doing a reaction video to Sergeant Schultze, as well as updating my map, as well as um, doing my American turn. Hopefully, I'm on break on the 30th of... Why isn't that there?
Crockett 36. Play the allies. I am going to be doing Japan turn 2.
There.
We're going to buy a naval base for 15.
Naval base. Uh-oh.
A sub for 6.
What?
2 infantry for 6. 2 infantry and an artillery for 10. And 1 artillery for 4.
Should be Russia too somewhere.
Buying for Japan. I know Crockett's working, so there's not much going on this turn, so I'm not going to call it.
Open save game.
No battles, no big battles anyways. So, what's Japan going to do? We're going to march 2 infantry from Chahar to Suion.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to catch up on. Local game.
You take that, that's worth 1. One off China. We'll send the artillery there as well. We're going to send 1 infantry from Anhui to take Hopei.
I have no idea what that is.
And then we will send
what in the world?
1 infantry from Hunan to take Yunnan. And then we will send 5 infantry from Anhui to take Buchao, along with 2 artillery and
Okay, I'm gonna back it up.
And 1 artillery for 4. A sub for 6.
Naval base.
2
Sub.
infantry for 6.
Yep.
2 infantry and an artillery for 10, and 1 artillery for
4. What was that?
That's what we are buying for Japan.
I think that was it. Yep.
I know Crockett's working, so I mean, there's not much going on this turn, so I'm not going to call it.
Okay, done.
No battles, no big battles anyways. So, what's Japan going to do?
Okay, Japan.
2 infantry from Chahar to Suion. Take that, that's worth 1. 1 off China. We'll send the artillery there as well. We'll send 1 infantry from Anhui to take Hopei. And then we will send 1 infantry from Hunan to take Yunnan. And then we will send 5 infantry from Anhui to take Buchao, along with 2 artillery and a mech. And then...
He's going old school on me. Russia crush. Oh no, he didn't move those in. Oh, I thought he moved those in.
So up here, that's on to the non-combat phase. You can take a transport from C-Zone 6, pick up an infantry and an artillery from Tokyo, go down to 36 and drop off into Guangxi. And then the 2 transports that are here in 19 are going to pick up 1 infantry from Okinawa, 1 from Shanghai, along with a tank and a mech. And they'll go 1, 2 to 36. And we will drop off into Guangxi.
Okay, and that was... I think... Okay, let me just catch up on that one. I don't think he took the tank. Did he? Let's just rewind this for a minute.
Guangxi.
He did take the tank. Oh, that's funny.
Drop off into.
Yep, he did take the tank.
He will
It's
drop
strange.
off into
He could have drove it there.
Guangxi. And then everything else marched south. 6th Infantry from Johol to Anhui, along with an artillery and an AA gun.
Doggone it. What are you talking about? Oh, I had this problem the other day. That's weird, man. Oh, this is the combat moves. Oops. Shucks.
The infantry that's in Shanghai moves to Anhui.
Okay. The what? Oh, yeah. So nothing in Kiangsi. Okay.
They can stay right there in Shanghai.
What's going to stay?
Fighter that's in Kiangsi is going to go up to Shanghai.
Weird, man. Don't understand that. Japan is beefy. Asian beefy.
And then over here,
I mean, that is some.
my fleet that's in the Carolinas is going to move.
I had a feeling.
3 carriers are going to go 36.
36.
3 fighters and 3 tac bombers. The bombers are going to fly from the Carolinas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To Shanghai.
To Shanghai.
I already watched this, so nothing special about my guesses here.
2 destroyers and the sub are going to go from Carolinas to 36. Here, the battleship from 19 is going to 36, along with another destroyer and another sub.
Okay, the whole thing.
The cruiser's going to 36.
Oops. So all. Gee, I wonder where he's going.
Destroyer goes to 16.
Destroyer to 6. What? Oh, okay. Destroyer goes to 16.
And that's it.
All right, and then
placing a naval base in, what is that? Hainan.
Hainan.
Naval base goes there. Placing.
See how much work this is?
And an artillery in Shantung.
Okay.
Placing 2 infantry and an artillery Shanghai and a sub in season 6.
I think it was 2
now for income.
And 1.
Japanese are on 30.
And wait, where's the other one?
$33. And then we get 3. And now placing 2 infantry. Naval base goes there. Placing 2 infantry in an artillery in Shantung. Placing 2 infantry in an artillery Shanghai and a sub in season 6. And now for income. The Japanese are on 33.
33.
$33. And then we get 10 for not being at war and not taking French into China. Quick turn for Japan. But like I said, not many big battles, so won't bother clocking it.
So
recap: 2 infantry in Siam, 1 infantry Palau, 2 infantry AA gun in Carolinas. Season 36 has 2 cruisers, 2 battleships, has 4, no, take that back, 3 destroyers, 2 subs, 3 transports, 3 aircraft carriers with 3 fighters and 3 TAC bombers. Guangxi has 2 artillery, 1 tank, 3 infantry. Yunnan has an infantry. Hunan has 4 infantry, 2 artillery. Guichao has a mech, 2 artillery, and 5 infantry. Suiyuan has 2 infantry and artillery, 1 infantry and Hopei. Anhui, 6-7 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft gun, and 1 artillery. Shangtung has 2 infantry and an artillery. Shanghai, 2 infantry, 1 artillery. 6-7-8 fighters. 5 TAC bombers. 2 strategic bombers. Manchuria has 4 infantry.
Okay, that's curious.
C-Zone 6 has a sub. Iwo has an infantry. 16 has a destroyer. Tokyo has 3 infantry and 3 anti-aircraft guns, and that is Japan. Turn 2.
All right, it's in the books. Let's get to it. All right, so pretty standard stuff. I don't exactly understand this. I will tell you that I think actually this is not what it seems. 1, 2. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think he's expecting an attack here, and he's going to quickly wipe out these guys, and then use his Air Force to either hit Korea or Manchuria. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So actually, if I took both of these, that leaves a lot of his Air Force out of the action. These 13. It does still leave in the 6 that are on the aircraft carriers. The 2 bombers. Could he exchange? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Well, if let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I had majority of my stuff in Korea, he could not use anything but the 6 and the 2 plus the bombardments. Now that's significant. That's 4 bombardments, 6, and then 6 again. So this could be a trap. I may do a light incursion into Manchuria. I'd like to take out those 4. I love killing Japanese infantry. Now he's, I think, desperately trying to avoid the Mongolian. He was on a phone call with me. No, he said it in this video. So he doesn't want to do. No, he was on a phone call with me, and he said he didn't want to trigger the Mongolian rule. So, but this is really beefy, and it looks to me like a Russia crush. Even down here, you think about an India crush. I think this is just to keep India respectable. In other words, we would not want a full-hearted devotion to, and not have any challenge to India. Now, obviously, he's also got to grab the money islands, and I'm about to spread my influence over Celebes. Every one of these is going to be occupied with a troop, I think. Nope, I guess I'm going to have to leave one off. Checks. 1. Nope. 1 will have to be bare and naked. So I want to make it so that he's got to bring something on each of these islands. And of course, whenever you attack one unit, usually you want 3 to attack with. And you preferably want 2 infantry. So if the guy gets a hit, your whole operation is not a waste, which really puts you at like minimum of 4. So he is only making $33. So we're going to try to make that a pain in the butt. So even if he were to be able to, do the Manchuria, combined with my actions in the South Pacific, This is really stretching Japan. Uh, a simpler approach, which he has taken right here, is this: let's just produce a lot and march a lot across China. So interesting stuff. Like it in a lot of ways. I don't think you can avoid getting the money islands and not having them by turn 3. I would probably put as a mistake, but you know, I'm not the best Japanese player in the world for sure. Check Andrew AA Gamer out for that on my own video channel as well as on AccessKnowledge.com. He is an expert at Japan. Schultze is really good at Japan. He's tremendous, I would say, at Italy. I've never seen anyone who does, gets. I mean, I think sometimes I've seen him up almost $30 with Italy when Italy got away from the Allied player. So, and he uses Italy as a can opener, but gives a lot of the money to Italy. So significant. All right, let's do this. So I am right now. I've got 5 bombers that can make it to Moscow. I believe by turn 6. So this was a good turn 2. So then turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. So I've got to race and be ready to go. America declares war at the end of turn 3. Turn 4, they're in Scotland. Turn 5, they're in Berlin. So they're going to arrive a turn late unless I can slow him down. So that is the key to the game right now, is slowing him down by 1 turn so my reinforcements can arrive. Now I'm going to buy 5 more bombers, 4 more bombers. And that is going to mean that most of my purchases for the British are going to have to be aircraft that will make it to Moscow to stand in the gap until my 9 bombers can arrive. Now, as far as the other $8, we are going to um, I am seeing the Germans as a greater threat in this game. Now, obviously, this looks like it's just a with a pure Russia crush. You got to coordinate. There's no room for mistakes here. If I am 90 off at this point in time, which I believe I am, there's no room for mistakes. The Pacific, he's given away. He's even given away Season 6, honestly. Um, so then the question becomes, what can I do? And like I said, I think this is a pinning effort. The Hainan is a pinning. He wants those troops in Burma to run back home to India, or to pick up a cheap India. Now, as far as the Med goes, I feel in control of the Med. Um, I even have my French ships left, so I should be able to take that navy out. I don't think he's going to scramble with 5 aircraft coming in there and a destroyer. So all of those aircraft can then be retrofitted for the defense of Moscow. So looking at this, I've got to make sure 1, 2, 3, 97, and then I've got to decide where I put the um, aircraft carrier. It looks to me like Crete is the area, and that might be an airbase in Crete, actually, because obviously he's going to want to hit them. So looking at his aircraft, 1, 2, 3, 4. So his aircraft from Germany cannot hit, West Germany cannot hit 99. That's a 1, 2, 3, and then a landing spot here. He doesn't have it. So that's one of the advantages of him not having picked up Greece. I may even activate Greece just to. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do that. My transport's out of action. So it looks like I'm going to Crete with an airbase, get all 5 of those aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of those aircraft, plus this one, eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's got to be Cyprus. It's got to be Cyprus. Yep. Looks like an airbase in Cyprus. Oh, shucks. It's got 6. 1, 2. All right, I've got 2 turns to get. That's too much. He will wipe me out, even with 5 aircraft. I will say that if I did put the base in Cyprus, I've got a 3-plane scramble, 2 aircraft carriers, and the French fleet. And all of a sudden, those 6 plus the 2 bombers. I mean, if I get any hits, those are directly coming off the assault on Moscow, and it's got to be pure Air Force. Is this all good thinking? 1, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Planes from Germany cannot make it. Oh, he's got an airbase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can use the planes from West Germany. Sorry about that, guys. That means he's up to 12. Okay, that's untenable. 12 is too much. I'm looking at 3, 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. There's no way. I need those planes to live. So all of the aircraft, 1, 2, 3, 4, they will have to be in 96. The airbase has still got to go to Cyprus. I'll send the fighters to Cyprus. I got to take out that navy. Let me just take one more. I'd have plenty of time. I've got 3 turns. Air Force goes. Malta Air Base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Malta Air Base, interestingly enough, check that out. Malta Air Base, 3-plane scramble, everything I did before. German planes radically out of position in turn 3. Will not make it to Moscow. 1, 2, maybe they must make it to Moscow. Have to land in Libya probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he could still hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, my other plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Airbase in Egypt. 1. Nope. It's got to be Cyprus. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so Cyprus Airbase. No, I don't need them in Cyprus. All the planes. I may have to ignore that. I don't really want to. Oh, there's another French destroyer. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the. I want to put the airbase in Cyprus and land the planes on the carrier. If there are 2 hits, I will. You know what? I'm only going to take 1 plane from the carrier in. Take that as a loss. Save the carrier. That'll still be 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the destroyer. He's still not going to scramble against that. He gets 1 hit. I take the diver off the carrier as a casualty. Land everything else in Cyprus, and by turn 4 they're in Russia. Okay, that's 4 planes in Russia. That's 5 planes in Russia. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I could forestall the German advance on Moscow. I believe 6 airplanes should be enough, just as units to make it happen. Oh, 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 oh! Look at this. 2 planes from UK can actually hit Taranto as long as I bring the carrier in. That puts me at 5 planes. He'll have to attack it, and I still get my 5 planes in Moscow. I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one over here. I get 6 planes in Moscow if I use the London planes for Taranto. Oh, 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 shucks. I could have used the French fighter. No, I couldn't have. Nope, that's it. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, guys. I have to make sure that this coordination on all fronts extremely important. I'll only do the American turn. This moves up. Doesn't really need to. Nothing needs to happen right now. This can go here. I believe I'm not at war, so I can go to non-combat. I will take. Should have brought this infantry over, or the tank. Okay, so he doesn't have any units up. All right, so the effort here is, I mean, I'm out of range, so the big thing is to capture that fighter and then figure out how to get units on the board. I believe I'm going for Caroline, but the competitive thing to do right now is to send them down here. And by competitive, I mean that this is in direct competition with the Japanese for the Money Islands. That's what I mean by competitive. It's also a combination of all my forces, um, including the Anzac forces, and the plane from Guam, I believe, reaches, I think. I may have to redo that whole thing. It's 3, I believe. Yep, it'll be 4. Yep. So I need to redo this, undo this, and I gotta leave one of the planes. Nope, not that one. I'll leave this one home. This all goes. Wait, do I need the transports? That is a good question. I do want one of the transports, which means, oh, doggone it. Okay, so I'm going to take this and this. All this goes. Boom, down. All right, all the way down here. Okay, that means we're in direct assault. Guam airplane goes down here. There's nothing in the. No, okay, so this right here goes to. Oops, sorry. This right here goes to Hawaii. Okay, and then this goes to Hawaii as well. Got the 2-plane scramble against and a cruiser against the and a blocker, by the way. So don't need the blocker there anymore. He has nothing in Japan that would frighten me. I can put everything onto Hawaii. All right, the fighter here. So what are we doing with that one? I believe the best thing to do is here. Um, is that 5 planes? Shucks. That's what I call shucks, dude. That's not great. 5 planes. That's just too much. Uh, this has got 2 planes. It does. Hmm. All right, I gotta do something here. I can't have 5 planes. That's too much. All right, let's go to Alaska, and we're gonna pop these in for a incursion. I've always wondered if Aleutians gives you any advantage. I don't think it does. Let's take a look just to reassure myself. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to Siberia. Aleutians gives us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 to Amur. Just for fun, let's go to Aleutians. Just for fun. And then, of course, you ask yourself, well, what would an air base in Aleutians give you? And we'll get some reinforcements coming to the up here, which kind of makes me want to go with one of my transports up here too. But I believe I have time since I do not think he's going to go to war next turn. And the Aleutians does reach. The destroyer does reach the Aleutians. And the sub obviously reaches. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do active units. Happy, 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 not happy, 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 happy. That's it. All right, let's place, and we'll get 9 bombers going toward Moscow. Oh, you stink. All right, I end up with $60 because I'm saving a few bucks per turn. Oh, I was supposed to buy something more. All right, this is the tricky one, and then I'm going to end my session, and I'll think about the British. It's going to be a long video, I'm sure. What are we at? 32 minutes. All right, so we are seeing a push on Moscow. So the question is, what can we do? Now, I'm telling you that he wants to use these transports on the Money Islands or on a quick raid into India, if I was to be that stupid. Okay, those are both money makers. This is a $8 money maker and devastating to the Allies. But this also is an $11 money maker. I believe. Nope, it's not 11. It could be as much as 12, which means these units are not available. Okay. Now I think that's a bit of an error because he's also has to take this. So I think that's an error myself. He has no other units that are within reach. So I believe he's made an error there. So he's gonna have to give up one of those or go with a 1-for-1, which is risky, and it's gonna burn you at least once. Another transport would have been really handy. Okay, so the British, I think, have the freedom. Is he going to attack next turn? So I just acted as if he's not going to attack next turn, and now I'm saying he is. He pops a transport right there, and he can pick up the Philippines. But I think his real push is take over China and then roll into Russia. Since I've been spilling the beans. Ah, shucks. I'm sorry, guys. If I had that hazardless lights, I tell you, as a UPS guy, don't even hear it. I'm sorry. Doggone it. Probably wrecked my whole video. Shoot. Sorry, my apologies. I can bring 19 in here. Now the value would be if I could actually attack this and then withdraw, which of course I'm going to do. Okay, let's take 2 in here. Let's take this in here. That should be an easy kill. And then this is the risky one. I have seen these go very badly. So 17. This is a bonsai attack from the Chinese. 17 versus 8. He knows I like to do this. So if he's playing the man, he knows I'm going to do this. And let's go. Let's see how it goes in Qichao first. 1 by... Jeez. Okay. That's what I was not looking for. I'm going to go one more time. Nope, didn't do it. So right there, we're talking 17 plus 13. 30 dice, 3 hits. I should have got 5 hits. 6 divided by 30 is 5, and I got 3. So fortunately, here's the big one. Ask me later. Let's just estimate this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice should have been 2.5 hits. And then the second time, I believe we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's two more hits. So 2 and 2.5 is 5. So he's right on the money. So the question is, can I bring him down a little more? Let's see here. Ask me later. And I'm going to remain for 1 more round. Get 2 more hits. And he gets 2 more hits. Okay, that's my retreats. 10 versus 3, though. No, I will definitely get 3, dude. I am telling you right now, I will get 3. And I'm going to go to Shensi and abandon Yunnan. This is just too strong of a ground attack. He's not staying coastal. What happened? Yeah, he's not staying coastal. Usually they stay coastal, but he's not staying coastal at all. So we move back, and we will go there. If he wants to do the raid, which he is fully able and capable of doing, he can do the raid. Is that correct? Do I really want to do that? Or I can send him down here. 6 units. Can I protect both? I could protect both. Planes can't reach at all, except for the 2 bombers. 6. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4 airplanes and the bombers. If I take out Siam, will the bomber reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bombers cannot reach, as far as I'm seeing. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bombers cannot reach. Okay, so I'm talking about 6 plus 6, that's 12. I'm going to produce another 5 there. Pull 1 anti-aircraft back. Give me 6 and 6, 12. And yeah, easy. Easy. Okay. I am probably going to take this to Burma, actually. All right, that's correct. 36 is turn. Oh, I forgot I was getting the 5 more. I'm going to bunch up here. I don't know. Am I going to bunch up there? Hold on. All right, we're gonna make him work for it. We're gonna make him work for it. He'll have to send the bombers up there for that. This is only 3, so this actually works out pretty well. He does have a mech somewhere. Where's the mech? Oh, there it is. So 2 versus 3. Kind of wish I had left 1 more person back here. No, this is fine. This will require a couple airplanes. lot of good choices. I'm good with that. And I couldn't move Shenxi, but all but one. So I get $12. All right, we're not going to do that. We're going to do a quick recap, and that is 10 infantry in Shenxi, 3 infantry in Kansu, 2 infantry in Sichuan, 2 in Yunnan, 1 fighter in Burma at $12. As far as the Americans go, we have 2 anti-aircraft in Western, 2 fighters in Aleutians, 3 mech, 1 tank, 1 infantry, 1 bomber in Central, um, 8 bombers and 2 anti-aircraft in the United States, Eastern United States. Hawaii has 4 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 mech, 3 fighters, 3 scrambling fighters that will scramble, 2 transports, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer. Sea Zone 54 has everything else except for 2 infantry in Philippines, 2 destroyers, 2 subs, 2 cruisers, 1 carrier, 1 battleship, 1 fighter, 1 diver, 1 artillery, and 1 infantry. And that, and the Americans also have $60. That is Crack 36 for a recap of review, reaction to Schulze's Japan 2, as well as US China 2. Crack it out.